Hey guys, and welcome to Blog Tip Tuesday, where I share helpful blog tips every single Tuesday. Just so you guys know, I'm having some mic issues, so I hope the sounds okay. But in today's video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to choose a profitable niche for your blog. And disclaimer, I know that the correct pronunciation is niche, but there's a saying out there that the riches are in the niches, and it is so true. And it doesn't sound good if I were to say niche. So anyway, if you want to start a blog and you want to make money, you need to find a profitable niche. Now, I have a ton of profitable blog niche ideas that I'm going to share with you guys today, and 4 important questions you need to answer before you go ahead and get started. But first, for those of you who don't know my story, I started my blog in 2018. I had no idea what I was doing, but I needed to find a way to make money from home so I could stay at home with my kids. And after a year of a lot of hard work, long nights, I was able to make 6 figures with my blog the very next year. But keep in mind, I only made $5,000 the first year. But you have to know blogging is a long game. It takes time to make money with a blog, and because I understand that, I'm now in my 3rd year having another 6-figure year. And the way that I found my niche was by looking for something that didn't exist. I was looking online for different ways that moms could make money from home because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to work from home and raise my kids. And there were a ton of articles out there about ways how moms can make money from home, but they failed to go more in depth. I wanted to know what my options were as a stay-at-home mom, how much I could make, how to get started, how I could do this at home with kids, and I want to see an actual success story of a mom that's doing this today so I would know that it was real. I was so frustrated not finding what I was looking for, and after praying and asking the Lord for some guidance, I woke up one morning with this grand idea to start a blog about what I was looking for and to help other people in my same situation. I wanted to be the one-stop shop for moms looking for legitimate ways to make money from home with kids. If they needed information about working from home with kids, it would be on my website. And that is exactly what niche sites are. It's a one-stop shop fully covering a certain topic. Now, there are 3 things I want you to know when it comes to choosing a niche. The first thing is that you do not need to be an expert to write about something. Because I have a site about ways to make money from home, but I had no idea how to make money from home at the time with kids. I just asked other people who did, and I shared their stories on my website. But if you want to have a site that gives tax advice or legal advice, those are the type of circumstances that I would leave alone unless you are an expert in those areas. The next tip is that research is everything. By looking at other websites and reading their articles, I was able to find holes in their articles, and that gave me a competitive edge. I knew that by going more in depth about how moms can make money, I could clearly show why my website was better than the others. Doing enough research on whatever topic you want to write about should be done before you choose to write about something. You should be able to say that no one is doing it this way, and that's how you know you've got something good and valuable. The next tip is to know that you're not stuck writing only about that specific topic. You can also have subtopics. Like if you were to write about ways to make money, you could also have subtopics like budget, debt, extra income, different kind of sub-related ideas. I even have holiday articles on my website because I know those articles do well on Pinterest. And during the holiday season, I want to get that extra traffic and make some more money. So as long as you have a good foundation for your blog, you can still venture out a bit. So don't think that you're stuck. So when you're thinking about which niche to pick, think about a topic that you can't stop thinking about or talking about. Think about what you're passionate about or your life experiences. Like if you lost a loved one and you dealt with grief pretty well, maybe you can help other people do the same. Think about your own life experiences and how you can help other people. Or think about things that you like to learn about. Whatever it is, you want to have some type of interest in whatever niche you choose. So here is a list of profitable niche ideas. Now, these are just some ideas that a lot of people are interested in and can be pretty profitable. But do not take this as the only possible niches to choose from. These are also very broad niche ideas. So you see that I have home here. Home is very broad. What does that even mean? When you choose a niche, you need to narrow it down where you are talking to a certain group of people. So instead of just saying home, you could narrow it down to DIY home decor on a budget. You see, that is a very specific topic catering to a certain group of people. My niche is very narrow as well. I talk about work from home jobs for moms, not just work from home jobs. I narrowed it down even more down to moms. So it's a specific certain group of people. So I know how to talk to these people. Okay, so now if you think you have an idea about what you want to blog about, you need to do some further vetting to make sure that this can be a profitable niche. So the first thing that you want to do is to see if anyone is interested in what you're talking about. So I recommend using Google. You can use Google to see if anyone is searching for what you want to write about. Now, I did a video on this that will walk you the steps to find out if people are actually searching for what kind of content that you want to write about. So I'm going to put that video in the description below so you can check that out after this video. Next, you need to make sure that you're studying your competition. So don't be intimidated if there are other websites out there that are talking about what you want to write about. Remember, you just need to find your competitive advantage. What makes your site different from the others? Now, if there are no websites that talk about what you want to write about, that's a red flag. That probably means that there is no audience for that niche, or that niche doesn't sell well online. So to find out who your competitors are, you can do a Google search for whatever you want to write about, and those websites that show up in the search results, those are your competitors. You also want to have an idea of how you're going to make money. So look through your competitors' articles and see if they have display banner ads so you can see if they're making money through their ads. See if they're writing about certain products or services with links so you can see if they're making money with affiliate marketing. And if you don't know about affiliate marketing, I did a step-by-step guide for beginners that I'll also put that video in the description below so you can learn the ins and outs about affiliate marketing. Just so you guys know, that is how I make the most of my money on my blog. Also, you can check to see if they're trying to sell their own products. You really want to have a good idea of how they're making money so you can make money too. The next question is that you need to determine how you're going to get traffic to your website. So once you start to write your articles, how are people going to see it? How will people know about it? You need to make sure that you have at least a general idea of how people can come to your website. Now for me, I get most of my traffic from Google and Pinterest. I've tried tons of ways to get traffic to my website, and these are the only two platforms that have been able to give me consistent, massive traffic to my website, and that is how I get over 200,000 page views per month on my website. And I have videos on how I get traffic to my website using those platforms, so I'll put those videos in the description below as well. You also want to see which social media platforms your competitors are using and see which platforms get the most engagement. Whichever one that is the one that you want to use first to promote your articles. So hopefully now you have a good idea on what you want to blog about and how to make sure that it could be profitable. Now if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you're comfortable, let me know what you want to blog about. I'd love to hear from you guys. And be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on a blog tip for my Blog Tip Tuesday series. All right, thank you guys for watching and have a great day.